Tariq St. Patrick, son of James St. Patrick, one of New York City's biggest pieces of shit. No code, no loyalty, just shit, really.
I don't know what you have in your mind about my father, but whatever that is, that has nothing to do with me.
Really, my gut says you killed Agent Young.
This detective told me that Whitsick is about to kick you out. Is that true?
They didn't appreciate that I went MIA, so they told me I got one more time to fuck up.
Fuck, huh?
You need to leave my brother alone. My father's gonna kill you.
Alright, so for today's video, man, before I even get started, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, get on in here. So for that Don Carter. Now, I had this theory, not sure if it'll happen or not, but I had this theory. So, seeing how, like, Tariq doesn't really have any good luck dealing with law enforcement, or mainly cops in general, right? So, I was thinking, like, seeing how, like, Don Carter, he's going to be, like, you know, on the scenes and, you know, basically using the Tejada family and basically going to be trying to control what they do and trying to police crime in general, right? But his ultimate goal and target is basically Tariq, right? So I was thinking about a couple of things that they could probably do with, like, Carter, and maybe he can, if it had happened, it would be really interesting, but sort of fucked up if it actually takes place in this scenario, where I was like, well, you know, Tariq is a crafty person, and he's really smart, and he's outsmarted law enforcement for quite a while, right? And Carter seems like he's done his research on the St. Patrick family regarding, like, James St. Patrick himself, and seeing how he wanted to, I guess, either potentially kill him or arrest him, either or, right? Because he was like, I knew what your father is, and I know who you are. So I was thinking, I was like, well, if all fails in him trying to, I guess, maybe use the Tejada family to get any information, and maybe trying to, you know, bring in Effie, anybody that was, like, in Tariq's circle, to probably try to, like, you know, either get information on, oh, okay, who's the connect, is Tariq with the connect, to try to, like, gather everybody up in one big bunch and then arrest them all, right? But if that fails, then I was wondering if Carter would actually just do this method. And, you know, he already knows about Tasha and the whole, you know, she's under, like, protection and stuff. So I was thinking, I was like, well, what if he was to actually get a hold of her? I guess, what was it, Whitsick, I think? Like, if he was to get a hold of her, right? And be like, well, you know, all fails. And he says, oh, like not prison transfer, but more like he has, like, connections to, like, get a hold of Tasha. Instead of the whole threat when he told Tariq, like, well, if she was to ever get out or get released, you know, there will be people looking for her. But instead of, like, that threat, it would be him that's actually would pick her up, and then he'd be like, oh, because the thing is, Tariq can reach out to Tasha. There's no, he's not like he can't. Like, he still could. But the thing is, it's just like, he hasn't had any communication with her. From what we know, it seems like he haven't had any communication with her from that one time when he went to go see her at the, like, I guess, like, the supermarket place where she was working at. So it's like, if Carter was to get a hold of her, right, and then he, I don't know, get a hold of a phone and then call up Tariq or something, like, nah, Tariq, come meet me here or whatever, and then be like, nah, what's going on? And then he holds a gun on Tasha or whatever. Now, I was thinking, now, this could be a way they could probably, like, kill Tasha. It would be almost the same way, but a little bit different on how when Ray killed Raina. And Tariq was terrified and he was scared because he didn't know what was going on at the time. And then that's when Ray Killed Raina. I was wondering if they would probably play that same scenario, but a little bit different, where Carter would kill Tasha right in front of Tariq. It'd be like, well, technically she was there with that monster. She helped create another monster. Yo, that would be cool. Yo, that would be cool. You'd be like, yeah. So somebody gonna have to pay the price for this. Wow! And next day, you know, he pops Tasha right there or whatever. And then, I don't know. They have, like, a whole full-on gunfight or whatever. It'd be, like, between Carter versus Tariq. I don't know, because, you know, seeing how, you know, Carter doesn't have no problems playing dirty. And he doesn't have no problems with killing perps and whatever. He has no problems doing that. So what would it be if he was to be like, all right, he just, throw out all the odds, because we know that Tariq will eventually, he's gonna outsmart Carter. Like, there's no secret about it. Eventually it's gonna happen. Like, Carter's gonna probably try all his best moves, his best shot to try to like gather up Tariq and everybody else, but ultimately that's gonna fail, right? But I think they're gonna try to set up something much more darker and deeper between like Carter and Tariq, where it's just like, because again, the only person that Tariq is doing all of this for, it was basically for Tasha, because he was trying to like gather up all the money, right, gather up all the resources, and then eventually get back to Tasha. But now that he's the father of the baby, now he's doing it for basically two reasons: for the baby and to get back with like Tasha and Yaz. So he's kind of like stuck, and Carter knows this. Now Carter doesn't know about the whole Diana being pregnant. Now, if any, well, I was gonna say this too. Like, if you want to play, you want to do two, you be like, capture Diana and Tasha and be like, and make him choose the mother or the mother of your baby. Ooh, see that shit? That'd be kind of tough. That'd be kind of tough if he was to do that. But he would have to get knowledge to knowing that, okay, Diana is pregnant. But that would be cool though. That it'd be dark, but it'd be really cool to be like, would he actually? I don't think he will. I don't know if he would, but because it's like Carter, I don't know. He could be unpredictable. He could be unpredictable, and this could probably happen. Where he could probably, if he was to know about Diana being pregnant, but that would be like a cool scenario. He holds them both up and then basically make him choose who you gonna pick. And then Tasha's crying like, no, Tariq, no, this and that. And Diana's like, come on, we gonna have a family. You can't do this to me. And then he's stuck between the choice, and it would be so cool because Carter would put him in the same exact position Ray put him in when he had to watch Ray kill Raina. And it would be the same situation, and that would be so cool if he was to do that and be like, not again. And then it's like, okay, he fails, and then Carter's just like, you know what? I shoot Tasha, right? And be like, he shoots Tasha, and then he lets Diana go or some shit, right? And then next day, he's broken up because it's just like, he just watched his mother die, but then Diana's there, so, oh, man. Yo, I'm telling you, that would be cool if they did that. Oh, my God, that would be dope. But if Carter doesn't figure out or doesn't know about Diana being pregnant, right, then I'm thinking ultimately what they probably gonna do, they probably just gonna be like, all right, let's just do, Carter probably kidnaps Tasha or something, and then Tariq is gonna have to like play this whole cat and mouse game or try to like find where they at or whatever. Now I was thinking this too, like they could have probably done, because seeing how like Effie seems like she's, her hands is up, I guess like Carter's team is probably like trying to get after Effie, I should say, right? So I was thinking, I don't know, probably could have used Effie to do it, but then I'm like, nah. Effie gonna probably have like a different role in this matter, but because I don't know, because Carter's going rogue here, so it's gonna be like all hands on deck when it comes down to like dealing with Carter, because we know that Monet is gonna probably have to come to Tariq and be like, yo, listen, this cop, man, we got handle this, like we got to come up with something, because it's not gonna be like with Whitman, where Monet could just basically kill him. No, because Carter's rolling with a whole team. It wasn't like how it was before in the last season when basically Whitman went rogue and he thought he can trust Diana to sneak into the apartment, and she's like, no, get out of here, bow. And that's when Monet shot and killed Whitman. So it's going to be different this time. So it's not like it was before. So they're going to have to come up with either a solid strategy, I guess, to even maybe prove that he's a dirty cop, or it got to be something. But I don't know, because from what we've seen in the original Power, when it comes down to like dirty cops die. They die. Anybody who is dirty in law enforcement, they end up dead. When you had Sandoval, Ray, Jukebox, right? Anybody who was dirty, it was just like no. They most likely end up dead. So Carter and his team, they most likely they're gonna probably end up dead. Now the only person we don't know who could probably end up dead is going to be Kamal Tate. We don't know about him because again he's the only person that's trying to do things the right way, and he doesn't want to do anything dirty or mess up the case, because he wants to get Tariq the right way. But Carter seems like he might not care about getting him the right way. If he fails, he probably be like, you know what, I just kill him myself. But in order for him to do that, he's gonna have to, you know, lure out Tariq. And the only person that he knows that Tariq wants to get back with so much is with Tasha. So that's gonna be his kryptonite and his weakness that Carter can go after, right? To be like, well, now I got you here or whatever. But again, if he was to find out Diana's pregnant with his baby, you know how much leverage this man would actually have, and be like rubbing his hands together and be like, oh shit, Christmas came soon. Guess what I'm about to do? And he gonna be like, now I get a hold of Diana and I'm gonna get Tasha. And what you gonna do about it? Because he got the law enforcement on his side. Because again, if anything was to ever happen to Carter, again, it would be open war. It'd be open war. And seeing how Carter's connected, boy, come on now, come on. This would be something. This would be something. So, oh my God. But you know, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this theory on Carter potentially going after Tasha to get at Tariq, right? Because it only makes sense, to be honest, though, because that's Tariq's only weakness is Tasha, because that's it. Like, and this would be the perfect way of maybe killing her, right? Because think about it, the only success that went after like the St. Patrick family was a cop. Nobody in law enforcement was fully able to like put Tariq or Ghost in prison. Or okay, they had him in prison, but it didn't last long. It was only for like a little while, and then eventually they got out. So it wasn't like sustainable. But cops, on the other hand, oh, they were successful. Ray was sort of successful because again, he killed Raina, right? And Carter could be successful. Gotta look at it like this too, because that was like cops seem like they're the only ones within law enforcement that was able to like get the W in a sense, right? In a small sense, right? But oh, and lawyers doesn't they die like after we seen from Joe Proctor. And I don't know about Davis, because again, lawyers, I don't know. Basketball players want to be basketball players. Lawyers don't work. Cops seem like they get a success because they're able to do more damage, but then at the same time, they end up dead over some crazy circumstances. But again, we're going to see what Carter actually does here. But, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you all in the next one.